Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first video and there might be flaws, so apologies in advance. There's a pandemic going on and most of us are either working from home or working part-time these days. Or maybe we lost our jobs. Whichever the way is true, we all have spare time in our hands to look forward for some passive income method. Being second only to Google, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. Every day, 5 billion YouTube videos are watched around the world, averaging around 40 minutes per each session, which is like 50% of an increase from the previous year. And it is such a shame if you let go of a website that people use this much in a daily basis. So today we're talking about YouTube and how to make an income through YouTube. So in YouTube, it is not only that you can do the thing that you love, but it's also a coin for your passion. There's no startup cost, it's absolutely free. All you need a Google account and then after you're free to go. So for an example, a channel generating roughly around 10 million views per annum generates around $45,000 per year. This is actually more than most of the people are earning from a 9-to-5 job. And let me break it down for you. So Google pays around 68% of their AdSense revenue, usually between 10 to 30 cents per view. Imagine if you get 1,000 ad views. Assuming you get 1,000 ad views, you get $18 per that section of 1,000 ad views. So imagine if you become established in this platform and have like 1 million views per day or like per month. You are not only earning a coin for your passion, but you are also becoming a celebrity. You can have your own merchandise and own branding eventually in the future, and you would be an absolute celebrity by doing this. There's a whole bunch of people who makes money out of YouTube. So for an example, if you go down this list, it says like according to Forbes, these 10 people are the most earning people in YouTube right now. So Ryan's World, who just was around 22 million and who has like around 22.4 million subscribers, is basically a kids video channel which kind of criticizes and reviews toys, and he has his own branding. He releases a video per every single day, and with the fame he gained over like 39.6 billion total views over his YouTube channel, his parents comfortably signed several commercial deals, and at such a young age, he has millions of followers and he is financially free. So why can't you? Then we have Jake Paul, who's like 23. He started this when he was like 16, which is 7 years ago. But now with a net worth of $11.5 million, he has 6.5 billion views accumulated in his YouTube channel, and he tops the list at number 2. So if you remember the AdSense pay rate, as I said previously, $18 per 1,000 views. So imagine the AdSense pay he gets as a passive income per day. On top of that, he has YouTube monetization and he has affiliate marketing and sponsors. And you can imagine how much he earns per day. So it's no wonder he's spending like $1 million per one vacation because he can afford it. Imagine a 16-year-old started it 7 years ago and now he has a passive income which is worth enough to generate an income to spend $1 million per one visit, one vacation. And yet we are here being professionals, being educated, PhDs, double PhDs, MScs and everything. And we still can't afford life. We have to live from one payroll to the other. What's the point? And then we'll go to number 5, which is my personal favorite, Jeffree Star. I have listened to his stories about his life and the struggles he had in the beginning of his life and how he never gave up. And looking back and forth, I'm like, if he could achieve everything after so much of pressure and trauma, what is my excuse not to be successful? Even though I gave you a glimpse of all these successful entrepreneurs and business people in YouTube, it doesn't mean that you have to be the same. You can start up really in a low level and nobody's going to judge you, because the reason why we struggle with the insecurity is because we compare our behind the scenes with everyone else's highlight reel. It doesn't make any sense and it's not fair on your side either. It's okay to have only a couple of subscribers only in the beginning of your YouTube channel, and it's okay to fail. It's okay to have radical comments on your YouTube channel. People will be rude, people will be supportive. Don't dwell on that and just focus on your career. Just stay focused and believe in your purpose. Your purpose is to be successful.
Alright, good night guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. I love you so much. Make sure you're subscribe. Oh, only at 100 subscribers. It's okay, tomorrow's gonna be better. It's a beautiful day. Oh my god, we just reached 1 million subscribers. Thank you so much. It means so much. Oh my god. Oh, come on.
As I've said previously, if you become successful, which you will, if you have a determination and if you set a goal for yourself, you would be accomplishing whatever your goal it is. But till you achieve that goal, don't quit your 9-to-5 job yet. You might have some sort of an income right now. Do not lose the track of it, because you have to have enough to keep the lights on during the first few months of operation, since profit won't come in right away. You might struggle, you might have failures, you might have to face numerous number of obstacles. So in the first few months, have your cash flow in, have everything sorted out. Don't quit your 9-to-5 job yet. Till you become successful, you have to have your ground so clear. There are numerous number of steps at the beginning of starting a YouTube channel. So above and beyond all, you have to find your niche. And one pro hack is, the narrower the niche area is, the better the competition will be. The better the competition will be in the sense it's like the competition you have would be really minimum. For example, if you go for healthy dieting, if you talk about healthy dieting all over, it will be a vast area. There might be keto plans, there might be low carb plans, there might be high protein plans. But if you find high protein plans itself only, then you will be having less competition, and then you can succeed much more than a wide area of a niche. There are several factors involved when determining your niche. You have to first of all list down all your interest. As I told you previously, this is finding a coin for your passion. So list down all your interests and make sure those interests are in the fields of health, wealth, and relationships. That is mainly what people are focusing on. Let it be blogs or let it be YouTube, let it be any sort of like a social media. Everybody is focusing mainly on health, wealth, and relationships. So find your interest in those particular areas and figure the solutions you can address. These solutions should be something that is more unique to you. In the beginning, you might not be able to quite be flexible with the uniqueness, but try to differentiate yourself from the others. The solutions you can address in the particular niche should be something which is more personal to you, something you might have tried in the past. So then you can market yourself more vigorously rather than the rest of the people who are following someone. And I always recommend to use some sort of a platform like TubeBuddy, because in TubeBuddy you can study your competitors and examine the niche profitability. For example, if you find some fairly vague and ridiculous type of a topic and which would not make profit to you and which people are not interested in, that's not worth of the time and effort you put in creating the videos and marketing yourself. I have put the link down in the description for TubeBuddy, and my personal recommendation is you should go for it, because if there's a software which narrows down your competitors and niche profitability and let it be the keywords or something that you should be using in your video, if there's a software which is already doing it, I think you should not be wasting your time on doing it yourself. Instead, maybe you can utilize that time to do something more profitable for you by searching more on your niche. So in order to show you guys how to use TubeBuddy and how to install it as an extension in your Chrome, I'm just going to type TubeBuddy in Google and then we'll see, and I'm headed to TubeBuddy official site. Once I hit down there, I have to tap on yes, install free now, and then I have to put the extension as add to Chrome. It will take a couple of seconds, it doesn't matter. Just wait and we'll see. Once it's checked and added, I'm going to take you to one of my previous channels I used to have as Solar Productions. And in Solar Productions, we can see if I click on the TubeBuddy itself, it's asking you to sign in with Google, and you have to sign in with your Google account because it's asking for your permission. You're going to say yes and allow, and you'll be headed back to your channel dashboard. In your channel dashboard, you can click back on TubeBuddy again. Okay, now we see this one here, and you can tap on Keyword Explorer. Once you tap on it, you can enter a keyword and click Explore. That's what it says. So for an example, I'm going to type in easy recipes for dinner or something like that. Easy recipes for dinner. Once you hit Explore, you can see the overall score and score analysis of these keywords. So overall score is really good because it says 66 out of 100, which is on the green mark. If you can get further into the dark green part, it's better. But 66 over 100, anything above 60 is good. And if you go further down, it says like in the score analysis, search volume is excellent. Competition is good. Optimization strength is excellent. And the number of videos in search results is like nearly 9.79 million. And number of monthly searches is roughly around 1.5 million. So you know how vast is that area and how many videos are getting uploaded every single day. And you're gonna be one of these YouTubers, and if you can do something really unique, you'll be like one of the top YouTubers in the future. Let me just show you some trick. Instead of putting a specific area like easy recipes for dinner, if I just put something like recipes and hit Explore, it's going to give me a score of 10 out of 100 overall, which is really poor because the competition is so high. It's similar with finding your niche too. Rather than just saying healthy diets, if you can narrow it down and say like healthy protein-based diets, so if you focus on that, the competition would be good for you. Like in this case, instead of putting easy recipes for dinner, I just put recipes, and if I hit, I can see the video search volume has gone up to 82.5 million, which is like 12 times greater than the previous one. So always, even finding your niche or like naming your title, make sure to be specific on a certain key area. Don't just expand it. Don't let your title or even your interest and niche to cover a wide area. Always narrow it down so that the competition will be much lesser. Unfortunately, this only allows you to have up to 10 keyword searches, as I could remember, and after that they will be asking you to upgrade this to a pro or star or legend or whatever the category you want to go with. But as I've seen, most of the YouTubers have recommended to go with pro. And the best thing is they give you a discount if you have less than 1,000 subscribers. You can get the $9 pro package only for $450. And I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to hit sign in. Yes, I have read the terms and conditions, and I'm going to sign in with Google. And then it says you cannot use the coupon code unless you have a channel selected. Of course, people might be lying and say that, oh, I have 1,000 subscribers, but actually they might be having more. So they ask you to find your channel, and they're going to check whether the conditions are met. And after that, you have to put your credit card details. And I assume you have experience in purchasing things online and you can do it by yourself. So you can select your favorite payment method, let it be PayPal or credit card, and just pay the price. Done. As I was searching for pro tips on certain things in TubeBuddy, let it be consistency and tag list and everything, I came across this really important video. Just listen to what this gentleman has to say and take a note.
Is there a way within TubeBuddy, or is this more of like a Google uh I think it's Google Trends, that you can actually see what artists or rappers are actually like being searched the most? I think with Google Trends you can compare, but do you have something built within?
It's also, we do pull from Google Trends for a few things, so there's a couple of ways we can do it. The way I would say is you can do search rank tracking, which lets you see where people are ranking within the search. So let's go to songs like Travis Scott, which we know is historically ranking, right? So we can add these to a tag list. So let's say that we have songs that fit, that sound like Travis Scott. Then we can create a new tag list. So we could say tags for songs like Travis Scott. This gives us a way to save tags that we found are pretty, that have pretty decent search volume and low competition, and let us save them. So when we're making a new video, we have examples to go on already. YouTube does reward consistency. 3 times isn't bad, but you have to remember, with consistency, if you drop the ball on doing 3 times a week, then you're no longer consistent, which could hurt your morale. So focus on what's viable for you to create. And remember that you can create content, save it to release later too.
Yeah, I mean, not only will it hurt your morale and all that, it's just your customers too. Once you actually establish and you build a customer base, they're going to expect that out of you, in my opinion. If I know that, you know, Landon releases beats Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I really love his beats, I'm probably going to be looking forward to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So it's not only hurting if you stop on YouTube, it's just hurting in general with your brand and, because at the end of the day, you guys are entrepreneurs, you're a business, right? If your favorite food spot just stops serving food those 3 days, that they're used to eating there, what would you do? So you got to just think of it like that way too.
Even though YouTube is predominantly visual based, it does not make it compulsory to show your face in front of the camera. You don't need to go on social media if you're not willing to, if you're not comfortable with it. It's okay. You can use PowerPoint presentations. For an example, I'm using Canva Pro Online, and it is really convenient. It has all these music, text, and elements and photos and all type of videos engraved in it. So I'm using this one, and I'm using my own voice. For an example, if you don't want to even use your own voice, what are you going to do with it? There are many people, including anonymous, they do not use their own voice. They use a voice generator. For an example, the lady I'm going to show you right now, she has many followers and subscribers, and still she's never using her own voice. So there's no excuse
Adam
for
Sandler.
you to not to do this.
Adam Richard Sandler, real name, was born in Brooklyn, New York in 1966. His first movie role was as Shecky Moskowitz in the movie Going Overboard in 1989. Up next, find out who else made our top 10.
And after all these explanations, what if you don't want to use your face, voice, and voice generator, and if you don't have time or like skills of PowerPoint presentation or something similar? What are you going to do? You're going to give up on your dream? No, you can use Creative Commons. So how to use a Creative Commons? If I just Google easy recipes for dinner again, we will be seeing many videos, and I'm going to go for 10 easy and fancy dinner recipes. Okay, this is another idea because this lady is not even using PowerPoint or some sort of a similar platform, and she's not using her voice or a voice generator, but yes, she's having 18.6 million subscribers. Why and how? She's just simply recording her hands, and whatever she's doing, she needs to only show her hands because it's cooking. Nobody needs to see the rest of her body. And she's just captioning the video as she processes whatever the ingredients she's going to put it as a caption. And everything is sorted and people get the information they want to see. Anyways, we are here to see the Creative Commons and how to filter it. So I'm going to search again, easy dinner recipes. Once you hit it, you're going to see a whole lot of easy dinner recipes, and you're going to go for filters and then going to go for Creative Commons. The reason why I'm saying that you should go for Creative Commons is that there's no obligations or restrictions when using these type of videos. This is not standard YouTube license, and nobody who has uploaded these videos can claim the copyright issues once you upload it in any sort of a platform. You can combine 2 things together, 10 things together, 20 things together, and you can edit it in the way you want. You can omit the person who's speaking or their watermarks or anything if it's possible, but nobody can claim any copyright issues over it. What are the rules that I should be playing alongside with in order to be eligible for monetization purposes in YouTube? There are several rules. We'll start with the first one. You should be having 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel and 4,000 watch time hours over the last 12 months. So you need to complete both these scenarios. One is having 1,000 subscribers and the other one is 4,000 watch time hours over the past 12 months. And then you have to comply with all the YouTube policies and guidelines, not 1 or 2, but all of them. You have to read it yourself. And I'm going to just give you one example. If you use someone else's music, especially a celebrity's music, you would face penalties because this would not be able for monetization purposes. Over the years, YouTube strictens their guidelines on copyrights. In order to avoid copyright claims, you can always choose to be unique, which is the best advisable approach. You can create your own video and audio, but the downfall is that this consumes too much of your time. In the other hand, if you use someone else's creativity, let it be some music file, then it's mandatory to give credits to them in the description below. And also, you have the option to use the YouTube audio library. So for an example, if you go for the YouTube audio library, you see a whole bunch of audios that you can use for your videos. Here I am searching for African music. The audio clips like Cuckoo and Low are free to be used. But if you go for something like Consequence Wonders, you're free to use it only if you include the specific information as given in your description. Increasing subscribers. Now this is an interesting topic. In order to be successful as a YouTuber, you have to always work on growing your audience. Also, you have to engage with your viewers by replying to their comments, maybe like enabling live chat on your video or going on live to answer their questions and answers. And maybe you can even create a video and ask your viewers to just drop down a couple of questions and you can answer it in a normal video. You can also direct them to your website if you have one. By doing so, not only that you can create some sort of like a traffic to your YouTube channel, but vice versa, you can create traffic to your website too. You have to take this job seriously, not in once in a while. You have to do it on a continuous basis and you have to give your priority and attention to this job like you would do to any other job. So make it a habit to upload a video on a specific date. It can be every Monday and a Tuesday or like Monday and a Friday. Like make it as a schedule. In that way, not only you give your viewers something to be looking forward to, but also you set yourself a goal. There are several ways to earn money from YouTube. But if you become a YouTube partner, the earning would be much more convenient and easy for you. The YouTube Partner Program is how regular YouTubers get access to special features on the platform. You don't need to be a partner to make money on YouTube. Just setting up an AdSense account and getting views is enough to handle that. But being a partner makes it much more easier. YouTube partners have access to multiple income streams, not just ads, but YouTube Premium, subscription fees, and features that tap your fans' wallets and directly, like Super Chat, channel memberships, and the merchandise shelf. There are much more like that. So, first of all, if you can become a YouTube partner, everything is much more easier and convenient. Each monetization channel has different eligibility requirements. For instance, when it comes to the AdSense, to earn ad revenue, you must be at least 18 years old. That's basic. And you must create content that is advertiser friendly. Basically, the less controversial your videos, the more YouTube advertisers will be kind of comfortable running ads on your videos, and the more money you will be making. Assuming that you become a part of the YouTube Partner Program, there are several things that you can have access to. They're like YouTube Premium revenue, channel memberships, merchandise shelf, and Super Chat payments, as I mentioned previously. So we'll go through one by one. When it comes to YouTube Premium revenue, For example, if a YouTube Premium member watches your video, you get a portion of their subscription fee. This one is absolutely automatic and which is really nice. And the second thing is channel memberships. In order to sell channel memberships to your subscribers, that is your fans who opt in to pay you an extra amount, you need to be at least 18 years old and have more than 30,000 subscribers. And when it comes to merchandise shelf, in order to sell merch from YouTube merchandise shelf, you must be at least 18 years old and have at least 10,000 YouTube subscribers. The final one was super chat payments. In super chat payments, if you want your fans to have like the ability to pay to have your messages highlighted in your live chats during your live streams, you must be at least 18 years old and live in a country where the feature is offered. Other than that, there are several other steps you can take to earn an income from YouTube. For example, ad revenue. As recent analytics say, Google revealed that $15 billion is invested in advertising itself in Google. So imagine how much you can make if you market yourself wisely. So ad revenue is there, and you can use affiliate links from something like ClickBank. You can do affiliate marketing and you can earn an income from there as a commission, and you can do sponsorship and earn commission from that, and you can ask for donations and you can market your own brand and do merchandise. In that way also you can earn an income from YouTube. So when it comes to enabling AdSense for your YouTube account, there are a couple of steps involved. So the first two steps in earning online revenue with YouTube is to open up an account, and you have to turn on account monetization. By enabling monetization, it requires accepting YouTube's advertising guidelines and to connect AdSense account for payment. Enabling ads on your YouTube videos requires something like agreeing to Google's ad revenue share for YouTube. So there's like a 45% to 55% split between the content creators. So Google keeps 45% of all your YouTube advertising on your videos, and you get the remaining 55%. In order to get paid from AdSense, you have to link your AdSense account to your YouTube account, and you will receive credit for each video's monthly revenue. And once you accumulate $100 in earnings, Google will issue a payment to your bank. You can choose to be paid either via direct deposit, or like Google will issue a 1099 form. Either way, you are required to pay income tax on your earnings. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is where you can just make money by promoting others. You don't need to do any harsh stuff. You don't need to have your own product. All you have to do is like connect the customers and suppliers. You can make money through this, and it's not on YouTube but any other social media platform. It can be Pinterest, it can be Facebook, it can be your own blog. In this way, you can earn by including a link down in the description in your video or even in your website. You can include links and to products that you review and use in your video or whatever the content you have, and track a purchase. This means if someone makes a purchase using your link, you will receive a commission right then and there for that specific sale. The market you can access through YouTube is humongous because the audience you will be getting here is second only to Google. YouTube makes its territory within 6 billion hours of videos viewed every month, close to 1 hour a month for every single living person on the planet. And if you have access to a website having such a great audience and you're not using that platform to do affiliate marketing, you're losing money as we speak. There are multiple affiliate market platforms online. Share Sales Affiliate, Amazon Associates, and eBay Partners, ClickBank, Shopify Affiliate Program, Rakuten, Lead Pages, or StudioPress are some of them. But mostly people are using Amazon and ClickBank in YouTube, and I'm just going to go with ClickBank. But do not forget that other platforms can also make very profitable income. Creating an account in ClickBank is really simple. It's similar to that of an account in Google. So once you create an account in ClickBank, you have to set up the payments and everything. There are following steps that you have to go through. It's going to your marketplace, finding a niche, filter the highest gravity, generating a link, shorten your link, put the link in your description, and talk about it in your video. I emphasize when it comes to filtering the highest gravity, that means by default, it will be filtering all these promoting links according to popularity. But if you change it for gravity, that means how many people have been benefited by this specific affiliate programs during the past week. For an example, if it has a score of like 161, that means 161 people have been benefited by this program in the past week, which is really good. Higher the gravity, higher your profitability would be, because it's guaranteed that you're going to get this much of amount because more people are following this affiliate link. We're going to go for the marketplace, as I said before, and then we're going to see all these promoting links here. For an example, if I go for e-business and e-marketing, I'm going to see some affiliate link from affiliate marketing, which is the same thing we're talking about right now. I have changed the filtering results by a gravity. I have changed it, but default it will be popularity. And this gravity is 219, which means like 219 people have been benefited by this program. I'm going to click onto this one, say promote, and I have to go for tiny URL. I assume you got what I was saying before, because when I click promote, you'll be directed to a certain page, and in that page you have to put your username, and if you want you can just denote a couple of letters for your reference in future. If I put YT in the second box, you know when the revenue comes, YT means I got this much of money from YouTube. So once you generate the link, you have to shorten it. For that purpose, I'm going to go for tiny URL, because the link which is generated by ClickBank really long and looks really scammy. Nobody will be clicking it if it looks really scammy. I'm going to click make tiny URL. If I wanted to, as I said previously, I can custom it also. Since this was like 12 ways of affiliate marketing, I can just put like tiny URL / affiliate market 12 ways. This is much better than which is created by tiny URL itself. Looks more genuine.
This is assuming that you guys already have a ClickBank account, right? As soon as you create the account, you're simply going to go to the marketplace, and the first thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and find a compelling offer, right? An offer that converts, that has the right profit margins, and something that we're actually going to be able to use this method with, right? And we're going to get into it in a second, right? But the first thing is we need an offer. So what I'll recommend is finding one within the three biggest niches, which is health, wealth, and romance, right? So in this specific training, right, we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to create, how to promote ClickBank products without a website. So one of the easiest ones to promote would be weight loss, right? So I'll go to health and fitness. And in a second, I'm going to go ahead and I'll give you guys my secret traffic strategy. So make sure you guys stay tuned, right? So the first thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and look at the gravity score. Now, what the gravity score is simply, right, if you look here, that means 268 people have gotten a sale within the last week. So that means this is a really good offer. So what I would do, right, and you don't have to always do the first video. You guys can actually look to see which offer works best for you. You just want to make sure that there is a really high gravity score. So what I'm going to do is simply press promote, right? And if you want to look at the offer before you decide to promote it, right, you can actually just click the title and it will show you the actual offer. So boom, this looks good. They sell it for $37. So they pay you guys a commission. The average commission is about $26, right? So what we would do is simply go ahead and create our link, but what they're going to do is give us this long, ugly, spammy link, right? So what you can use is something called tinyurl or bit.ly, right? I prefer bit.ly. And what you do is go ahead and create a link, go to bit.ly, bit.ly.com, and then you're going to paste the long URL, right? Now the reason why we're doing this is because we want to make it more clickable. And what's pretty cool is with bit.ly, you can actually make it look a little bit more attractive. So let's just say weight loss hack, maybe fast weight loss hack. Boom. So now here's my link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it, right? And I'm going to go ahead and put it in my notepads, right? So now we have the actual link. Now what we have to do is we have to get traffic. Now here's the thing. What is the YouTube, right? YouTube is the secret hack, guys. Now, why is it the secret hack? Two things. Number one is Google and YouTube are the top search engines in the world, right? And what's pretty cool is sometimes when you come across Google, if I was to go to Google, right, and I was to search for a problem, let's just say how to lose weight, what happens is a lot of the times, right, if you notice here, videos, these are YouTube videos. So a lot of the time, some of the top search results are YouTube videos, right? So the thing with YouTube, how we're going to go ahead and actually get traffic, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys in a second, right? But the first thing is we're going to go ahead and type in the problem of the problem that my actual offer, my ClickBank offer is going to solve. So what is the problem, right? I obviously want to lose weight if I'm going to buy a weight loss product, right? So lose weight is the actual keyword. But what you can do is if you say, what would I be searching? How to lose weight. Lose weight. So let's just click the first one, how to lose weight fast, but you can click any of these, right? And then the objective, guys, is if you look at all these videos, we're gonna try to steal some of the traffic. What I mean by steal is partner with these YouTube influencers and get our links, if you notice here, right, links in the description, right? So here's an example, Nicole, that I have no idea who she is, but she posted a video 3 months ago and she already has 902,000 views. So if we do the math, that's about 300,000 views per month. So imagine if we were to go ahead and get a small percentage of that. Imagine how much money we could get if we could get some of that traffic, right? So what we would do, right, is the title is How to Lose Weight Fast for Teenagers. So I'm gonna write that down. How to lose weight fast for teenagers, right? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm simply gonna go ahead and click the video. Then I'm gonna click Nicoletta, right? And usually what happens is, if you go to the About section, you can usually contact them. So if you look here for business inquiries, X, she has our email, right? So what I'm gonna do is simply copy this email, and I'm gonna reach out to her, right? I don't know why it's acting crazy. Okay, so what I would do is simply, and guys, I mean, I could go over this over and over and over again, right? To where if we look at different options, we can just do this for as many videos as we want, right? We're simply gonna go ahead and go to Gmail, right? And I'm gonna type in Nicoletta, right, the email. And then what I'm simply gonna do is I'm gonna use this copy paste message, right? Body text, paste it, and then right here, because it simply says business inquiries, right? So I'm gonna title it business inquiry. So the reason why I copied the title, right? How to lose weight. Must have spelled that wrong. So, how to lose weight for teenagers, right? So, if we look here, we're gonna insert the title. So, we're gonna delete this. And now what I'm gonna send is a message saying, hey, I love your YouTube content, recently stumbled across your video, how to lose weight for teenagers fast, for teenagers. Great video, so I love complimenting. And then I've been trying to increase my website traffic to improve my Google rankings, right? I'd be willing to pay $20 if you could put my website link in your description. Hope to hear from you soon. Boom, send it to her. What's gonna happen is, right, I'm gonna continue to go down YouTube and then go to their About section, go to the business inquiries, get their emails, and I'm gonna go to reach out to them. Once I reach out to them, I'm gonna give them my link, and what's gonna happen is, once I give them my link, right, I'm gonna be driving traffic to this link that I just created, right, weight loss hacks. And you get a ridiculous amount of money. I've made so much money from this actual method, right? Now with ClickBank products or any type of products. Now with that being said, guys, YouTube is the second most largest search engine in the world. So if you guys aren't leveraging this, that's an issue. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't have a big YouTube account. Cool, leverage these people who have the traffic already going to their videos, reach out to them, give them your link, drive traffic to your link, and cash freaking out.
Now you have to draw traffic to your channel. It can be achieved from different ways. One of them is optimizing your video metadata. It can be achieved through title, description, and tags. Include the primary keywords in your title, link, and the tags. In the description, give the credits to the people you use the music from, or to specific people you get the content and the ideas from. This is where you should take the maximum use of cross-promotion. The tags are the tools which greatly enhances your chances of entry to the related video results. You might have seen this, like whenever you watch something, a similar thing would obviously pop up. That means they're using similar tags. With the utmost use of annotation also, you can create and grab more traffic to your YouTube channel. These annotations can come in the form of notes, titles, spotlight, labels, speech bubble, and posts. Have you ever seen that people see a subscribe button, or like the bell icon, or like some cards or some speech bubbles that you can click onto? Unfortunately, these things can be only seen by the people who use the desktop. But by using them, say like, if you haven't seen my previous video, just click on this number 1 or like this bubble and you'll be directed to your previous video. You can ask them to just click on this image and you'll be directed to your website, and vice versa. From your website, you can just drag the traffic to your YouTube channel too. Great YouTube marketing starts with great YouTube descriptions. There are 2 types of descriptions that every marketer needs to know: a YouTube channel description and a YouTube video description. When it comes to the YouTube channel description, it's like the about page in your channel. It helps viewers to understand what to expect from your brand. And the video description, in the other hand, is the text below each of your videos, which helps the viewers to find the content and decide whether or not to watch it. If you use the YouTube description properly, if you do it right, not only it can boost your search engine optimization, but also the subscriptions, the view counts, the watch time, everything will be increased. And on top of that, they can also help your videos to be ranked in YouTube's suggested search function. For that, you can use specific keywords, or like you can repeat your keywords. Always remember to choose 1 to 2 keywords that can accurately describe your content and also which would maximize the search traffic to your video. Include them in your video's description, the title, and tags, and increase its chances of ranking in potential viewers' search results. Same goes with the channel description too. Like same with the video description, channel description also needs to have certain specific keywords, because when it comes to YouTube's algorithm, it places a lot of importance on the keywords about your page. So you have to use them wisely. If you're not sure what keywords to use, tools like Google Ads, Keyword Planner, and Google Trends can help you to get started with. And also, TubeBuddy, in the beginning of this video I have explained, TubeBuddy exactly explains what to use. Simply type in the words that best describe what your channel or video is about, and then Google or like TubeBuddy will suggest the closest related keywords. Consistent branding is another step forward for creating more and more traffic to your channel. For that, you can use all the social media you are in. You can link all them to your YouTube channel, or you can link your YouTube channel in those social media accounts, and you can use customized layouts, banners, and background. For example, the branding you do should extend your business in your videos and in your thumbnails. If you're using text graphics in your videos, then make sure you're using your brand fonts and colors. You want to keep them consistent throughout your YouTube channel because you are trying to build a recognition. For example, if you consistently brand your YouTube thumbnails, then your audience should be able to recognize your thumbnail without reading it. Another way to generate more money through your YouTube channel is doing brand sponsorship. You might have seen many people, many influencers like tech reviewers or like makeup artists, they promote certain brands. If you yourself also have a good platform, good audience, why would you just promote something free for someone? If you're reviewing a Samsung laptop or Apple iPhone, or sometimes it might be a Maybelline lipstick, why would you do it free? Your audience will be buying this. One thing, you might not be having an affiliate link there. Even if you do so, if you can take a commission out of these people, take it. It's free. They will be happy to do it if you generate more and more income for them. What happens in this brand sponsorship is a brand pays you to mention their brand or product in your video. Be aware that YouTube has strict policies about these brand sponsorships. For example, you must check the checkbox whenever you are uploading a video. This video contains paid promotion in the YouTube video editor. If you do not do that, that's trouble. Make sure you are aware of the YouTube guidelines about sponsorships before doing any brand deals. While doing so, never forget to include the link in the description. Also, with subscriptions and donations, you can get a great income. One of the main things people do not understand is what is the difference between a donation and a subscription. To be eligible for monetization in YouTube, you need to have subscribers, 1,000 subscribers to be least. That's one type of subscription. But the second type is you can ask these people to come to your website, direct them to your website, give them a link and ask them to come to your website. If you want to access more information, have to come to us and you have to pay a subscription fee monthly, annually, something similar. And the second thing is by donations. So how you can earn from donations? It is something like fan funding. I have literally known this guy who was promoting juices and healthy juices, and in this way he was asking people to fund him to explore more ideas. People were benefiting already by the juicing techniques he had, and on top of that they were really happy to donate him something because this guy will be giving them something extra for them to use in future. When it comes to top video creators, they can earn as much as 40,000 per month from just fan support. We have come to the final level, merchandising. That's the last way you can earn money through YouTube. So this is your own branding. You might have seen many makeup artists who are having their own makeup products, own makeup brushes sets and everything. I've seen people who are doing haunted places or like abandoned places, and they have this sweaters, t-shirts and all those items, and they ask customers or the viewers to purchase them in order to facilitate their funding to go abroad and see these places. Even if it's not, you can have your own branding irrespective of what. You might be an influencer about personal development or strategies, financial independence, and then after a while you can put like support us through buying this and be supportive, or like if you have been successful and if you have been actually benefited by our program by purchasing certain of our merchandise brands, and you can put it as like a link or the card under your description, and people will be buying it right away. So as I told you, this is my very first YouTube video and I might have had so many flaws. Again, I would like to apologize, and this is my own search, my own material, and if you don't like it, please leave a comment down below, and if you like it, just encourage me with a simple hi or something like that. And if I should improve, I would love your comments on that too. And I hope you will be continuing to listen to me, and thank you so much for listening.